Scary Mount Moon. That's a TM that I'm not going to teach it anything. Because I know that it's Water Gun, and Squirtle will soon learn Water Gun. The only Pokemon early game that I might teach you is Rattata. Because Rattata can learn, even though its special stat isn't great, it can learn it. Therefore it helps with coverage, considering Rattata uses normal type moves. Tackle, Quick Attack, Hyper Fang. So against things like Geodude, Onix, that is a very helpful move. I don't intend to fight that many wild Pokemon, but if there is a Geodude around, I do intend to switch to Koopa and use Bubble for a quick KO for some free experience. Ooh. You are wondering what makes it the Blaue edition instead of the Blue edition. Well, it's because the overlay was made by someone from Germany. If you look closely at the badge names, you will see that those are German as well. And meanwhile, as I was just referring to a minute ago, Koopa learning Water Gun. I don't need to teach it via TM. Time for a Bug Catcher. And considering they have bugs, this will be a good fight for Fury. Let's see how much his Peck will do against a Weedle that's 2 levels higher. Right. That was pretty easy. Not much damage. We move on to this one. I want to say level 14 Clefairy. There's so many things that, like, even items, random items that are on the ground, Pokemon that trainers use, that I remember what they are because I've played this game so many times. 14 Clefairy, let's go. That's going to be a test as well. How much do I remember of this game? Because there's a lot to remember about this game. Water Droplet attack. That did nothing. I'm glad Sing is missing. Missing again. Missing again. I just came up with that one. That was not intentional. Alright, Koopa with some good experience. Won't take too long before it levels up. We can't quite see that. I think that was introduced in Gen 2. So when I played it for the first time, I very often check this menu, like, how long does it take for this one to level up? And I remember there was something with like a Nidoran male, I think, that I showed my mom. Like, oh, it's so close to evolving, and being super excited about it. Yeah, good memories of Nidoran male learning Horn Attack pretty early on is a strong move. And then Nidorino, yeah. I think that's why Nidorino is one of my favorite Pokemon in Gen 1. I think when I made the top 10 favorite Pokemon from Gen 1 video, that pretty sure I put Nidorino as 1. But a few months ago, when I looked at that list again, I thought, maybe it's not number 1 anymore. I still like it, but maybe it's not number 1 anymore. So I think the number 2 from that video, which I think was Ivysaur, is now the number 1. My current favorite from Gen 1. Gen 2 I don't expect to change anytime soon, that's just Quilava. Quilava is great. I have a Quilava sitting right here on my computer. The Zubat can't really damage me too well. Leech type won't deal too much damage. Not very effective. Bug doesn't do much against flying types, and even a critical hit only inflicts 1 damage. So that's just some quick and easy EXP for Fury. I'll take that. It's a rocket there, but I'm just gonna ignore you. For now. Geodude! Well, I've already said what I do with Geodudes. Switch to Koopa. If Fury would have been like level 13 or something, I wouldn't have done it, but until it gets to that point, I'm going to beat some of the wild Pokemon, depending on what I encounter. If I feel like I KO them pretty quickly, pretty easily, without taking too much damage, then I will do this. HP up. Do I want to do that? Do something with that? I think I'll just sell it. I will fight this rocket now, though. Show the magic fish some love. I don't intend to ever use fish. The Nidoran female, which I called Switch, I've actually used twice, and it actually leveled up once. I think it was in... That was in the trainer in Brock's gym. I don't intend to actually use fish ever. I just bought it because it's a gift Pokemon. But I guess considering you asked for it, I will use it once. And have it splash or something. Koopa's not liking this. Bobble. Splash around a couple times until it faints. Understood. Go fish. Magikarp. If I actually use a Magikarp Open, I'll just call it Magikarp. It only will get to use one splash. And it's gone. It couldn't even use Splash a couple of times, it just twice and it's gone. Alright, Fury, I think you can do pretty well here. I do have potions. So I might want to buy a few more. But I think early on, because one, it's a bit of training and going everywhere, but also because it'll be damaged easier because of my lower levels compared to later on in Mount Moon. I will probably go back to the Poké Center once or twice. No, Fury, yeah, I'm definitely going back to the Poké Center. Because I don't have revives. Thunder Shock! Go away, you Rattata. Thank you for not using Quick Attack on Zap. Zubat, okay, that'll be easy for Zap. Denki Shock! Thank you for missing Supersonic. That is also a very annoying move. If Zubat ever uses Supersonic, a wild one, then it'll just run from it. Because the damage chance isn't worth it. Darn it all, my associates won't stand for this. Okay, bye. And I certainly think, yeah, Bite's one of the moves that's normal type in Gen 1. 4 of them were changed. Bites went from normal to dark. Karate Chop went from normal to fighting. Gust went from normal to flying. Why Gust wasn't flying already, I'm not quite sure, because it's clearly an error thing. But it just wasn't. It was decided that it wasn't. And then Sand Attack became a ground type move in the second generation. Full Torque Magnemite? Or just Magnemite? And then I have to remember, it's not a Steel type. Full Torque Magnemite? Magnemite. Magnemite Full Torque, maybe. With its color being how it is, it kind of screams Steel type to me. But Steel type didn't exist yet. Also, I can't paralyze this. Does Magnemite have an electric move at this point? Because if it does, I can't really... It's kind of dangerous. Against both Spearow and Squirtle. Doesn't seem like it does, although it's only used Tackle twice. It might just have Tackle at this point. If he only has Tackle, I might finish him off with Squirtle. Yeah, I'll do it with Squirtle. We'll take less damage than Zap. I can also hit harder due to not being resisted. And being higher level. What's a gun? This is something that we didn't have the information for earlier, well, when we originally played this game either. The power of the moves. We just had to see, like, oh yeah, like, Tackle and Bubble do around the same thing, so they'll be around the same power, if you even thought much about that. And then Water Gun did more than Bubble, so I guess Water Gun's a good move. It's just how you would think about it. But you weren't able to check the power of moves until Gen 2. Just don't have Sonic Boom. That again. Pikachu! Stop! Koopa, go. Water squirt. Water drops. Droplet blast. Yay! We beat the ball. Crit kill. This is gonna be good. Koopa Digivolve to Bowser Jr. It's War Turtle. And because we now have a War Turtle, Squirtle disappears. And War Turtle is on the squad. Let's look at our cool new improved Koopa. War Turtle, yes! There have been talks about like Pokemon being eaten, whether through by other Pokemon or people. Think Slowpoke Tail Gen 2. Some of the dishes in Gen 6. 7. Canalave Library, Gen 4. People and Pokemon living as one. Was there a story about Pokemon and person being married? I don't remember. Some of the lore about some Pokemon are like humans and Pokemon are weird, like Yamask and Abra. Some of the lore is so weird. Like some of the Pokédex entries, why would they be a real thing? They're in there to be entertaining when we play Pokemon, but some of the Pokédex entries I just don't believe. Like Slugma and Macargo being so many degrees Fahrenheit that they should melt everything they touch. Like that doesn't work. Anime doesn't show it. Blaziken I can expect it to jump real high, but to jump over the tall buildings that it says, and Pidgeot being able to fly at I think Mach 2 speed, it seems a bit much. Also, hooray for tomorrow, Monday, which technically is today as I'm live streaming this, considering we passed midnight 23 minutes ago. I don't have school because Easter. So I get to stream a bit longer and sleep in. And there's that escape rope that I was referring to earlier, which gives us our second one. So we can use one, don't have to, but we can use one to get out of this cave and heal up once more if we feel we need to. We're gonna keep the other for later on. And then once we get to Lavender Town, we can buy some more escape ropes if you want. Oddish, I think the other Pokemon is Bellsprout. And we can hit those with Peck as well, which is a nice thing about Spearow. It coming with Peck. I don't think Pidgey gets a flying move until Wing Attack, which is early 20s that it gets that. And as Pidgeotto, it'll have it a bit later. And Wing Attack is only 35 power, just like Peck, I believe. Second gen it was up to 60. Fury comes with it straight from the start, which allows you to hit quite a lot of Pokemon super effectively early game, especially the bug catchers, because it makes sense that they're early game, considering the Pokemon evolve early as well, and they don't have really that high stats. Bunch of Caterpie, Weedle, Kakuna, Metapod. No Butterfree Beedrill yet, but we have the other bugs, and then we have this trainer with Audition Bell Sweat, which Fury does well against as well. Splat! Something I can do in the YouTube Let's Play episodes, which I know I will be doing in Coliseum, which I might do here as well, is if I, maybe at this exact point in the YouTube episode, you won't actually hear me talking, because I'm speeding this part up and just putting some Pokemon music behind it. If I say something important or really interesting, like interesting facts or tricks about the game, then I'll just have that at normal speed so you can hear me. If Pokemon evolves or learns a new move, I'll probably have that at normal speed. Maybe not new moves unless it's a really cool one. But yeah, the good portion might still be sped up. Things like rival battles, gym battles, other important battles, they won't be sped up. They'll be at normal speed for sure. But I do see a good chance, especially in long routes with a bunch of trainers or a bunch of wild battles, I see a pretty good chance of things being sped up. And Mountain Moon is one of those places. TM01. The TM34 is Bind. Don't intend to use it. This is Watergun. Don't intend to use it. TM01. Mega Punch. Now, I will check my team to be sure, but no. I don't have any intention of teaching Mega Punch to anything. So, I'm going to teach Mega Punch to something. And I was actually thinking of Koopa, but Zap can learn it. I'm going to teach it to Zap so it has something to hit things with that isn't called Thundershock. Huh. Well, let's check Pikachu's exact base stats in this generation. Actually, I could just check its stats in-game. Pikachu's 55 base... Actually, it's better physical base attack than special. Huh. So yeah, Pikachu, you have a new main move now. With Mega Punch. Ratata. Fury. Mech. I might want a potion. Yeah, I'm gonna use my escape rope soon. Not yet. I think I'm gonna do one more fight, then use the escape rope to heal. I think I'll do that. Zap, let's go. It's gonna hurt. I was thinking of using potion after this fight on Spearow, but the Rabs used quick attack when I needed to take me out, which is unfortunate for me. Yeah, just let's have Coop. I keep wanting to say Coops. I definitely want to change it to Coops. I would change the Coops if I could. Oh yeah, it's a Wartortle. I totally forgot it was a Wartortle. Major damage. Let's go. Use more water droplets attack. Okay, that's a Zubat. That's for Zap. Do want to trap Mega Punch somewhere here. If this is not a lot of damage, I'm gonna use it. Okay, that was a crit. We're fine. Mega Punch. Boom. Crit kill. Let's go. And Zap to level 14 as well. That's nice. This is where we use our escape rope. Get out of here. To the Poké Center. And heal up. Paris. You're going down. I just realized something else that I want to do during this stream. Well, not this specific stream, but during the entire series of streams for Pokemon Blue. Do all of the in-game trades. No matter if they're useful or not. I might be using one of the in-game trades to get a Pokemon. I might not. But I do want to do all of the in-game trades. I think in Gen 2 we'll have the most difficult one with female Dragonair. There's the one that takes the longest to obtain. I think somewhere here there's a hidden item. Wait, that means I might trade switch, because isn't there a Nidoran and female for something? Or is it male to female and then Nidorina for Nidorina, or is it the other way around? I don't remember. You know, either Red and Blue, I think the trades are the same, but one of the games it's more helpful because either the male or the females are rarer. I thought there was an item somewhere here. Maybe I misremember, or I just don't know the exact location. Maybe if I read Leafy and there's an extra item here, and I remember that. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. But what if I don't want to? with your cheating, under-leveled Raticate, which is actually a dangerous Pokemon. So I'm gonna use Growl twice and then switch to thingy, to Koops. I'm gonna call it Koops even though it's nicknamed Koopa. I'm calling it Koops because I like that name more now. Right, the Tail Whip effect is gone considering I switched, but the Growl is still there. Lower damage, now I can just Water Gun it. I like this sprite though. I like this Raticate sprite with its fang, its teeth so far forward. It really looks fierce and it's trying to bite something off. It looks very dangerous, and I approve of that. Koopa and Fury both have gotten pretty big hits. Well, that's what I have potions for. How many forced battles do we have? 2 more. Not that much. So probably these will be my final potions. And if not my own, it might actually be my only potions for my moon. As I said earlier, the chance of damaging me is too high. I don't want to use it. I don't want to take it. Third Parasort. I'm pretty sure Parasort rare, like a 10%, maybe 5% encounter in here. I think Clefairy are even rare. I was about to switch to Pikachu. No, we have to do the thing. And this is not going to be sped up because it's cool, except this one will be, considering it's still Geodude. But we want to do the thing. Wild Pokemon right in front of the rocket, of course. Right, Zuba, you're going to feel the Fury. I didn't even mean that. You're going to feel the Fury of Fury. Fury attack. Fury attack! And the first one's a crit, and this is one of the other Gen 1 mechanics. Maybe it wasn't intended, I don't know. But if the first hit of a multi-hit move crits, the rest deals the same damage. Like, they officially can't crit, they can't get a critical hit, but they do still deal the same damage as the first one, which was a critical hit. So they basically all are. I do still prefer Pack because of its accuracy and the certain damage that it deals. Not sure about the effective damage of Fury attack, which takes into account both the chances of the 2-hit, the 3-hit, the 4-hit, and the 5-hit, and the appropriate damage, and then the accuracy in it. And what does it average out on? If that's better than Pack, then I might start using it a bit more. Thing is, British moves like Fire Blast, Thunder, Blizzard, and this is Gen 2 and later Blizzard. The effective damage, like taking accuracy into account, is better than Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Ice Beam. Probably the same for Hydro Pump over Surf. But generally I prefer the more accurate one, because it's still a very strong move, 95 or now 90 power. And then still good PP, and the 100% accuracy is the main thing I use it for. Lower PP and the bigger moves is kind of a let back a little bit. Let down I think is the word. I might use Blizzard in this game, or Gen 1 I'm much more likely to use Blizzard, even though it's still a low PP move. I think it's still only 5. The reason I might use it here is because it has 90% accuracy, which is very good for a 120 power move. Later games it has 70. In the first generation of games, Blizzard has a 90% accuracy, which makes it more useful. Much more reliable of a strong move than a finisher. So depending on the Pokemon, I might use it. There is something here. Now the Moonstone, although I don't expect to be using it on Switch. I might not use it at all. Or I might use it, maybe something later on will evolve with it that I want to use. Boom, let's go Zap, taking out that Grimer, well done. Go into Voltorb. I think I do want to... Actually, I have Mega Punch! I totally forgot about that. Mega Punch! Let's go, Pikachu! Let's go Zap. I was thinking, yeah, it can actually hit ground types now, which I guess is nice. And against a pure grounds like Sandshrew and Diglett, it might actually do some damage. Due to Onyx, no, it won't. But in those cases, I'll switch to Koops anyway. But it's against things that it's not very effective against. Grass types, but also other electric types. That Mega Punch is very useful. Denki Shock! Zap! Please survive. Thank you. You did well. The question is, which of these do we take? Do we take the Helix Fossil or the Dome Fossil? I want to go Helix Fossil because Lord Helix, and I do like Lord Helix. But I prefer Kabutops, so Dome Fossil for me. Pretty sure the very first time I played through this, I got the Dome Fossil as well. And with our exit from Mount Moon, I am going to end this first stream of Pokemon Blue, the first stream of the big Pokemon Let's Play Marathon with Alka193. That's me. So let's review our team at the end of the very first stream. We have Zap the Pikachu at level 15, Thundershock, Growl, Thunderwave, Mega Punch. Fury the Spearow, also at level 15, with Peck, Growl, Leer, and Fury Attack. And then Koops, so-called Koopa, but I'm really referring to him as Koops, at level 17 with Tackle, Bubble, Tail Whip, and Water Gun. And even though I don't intend to use them, or at least not use them much, we have switched the Nidoran female at level 4 with Growl and Tackle. And then Fish, the level 5 Magikarp, with Splash. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you'll join me for the next video if you're watching this on YouTube, and those watching on Twitch. I hope to see you in the next live stream, where we are continuing our journey, going to Cerulean City, beating a gym leader, showing a cool trick, multiple cool tricks actually coming up in and around Cerulean City. We'll be catching new Pokemon, multiple perhaps, depending on how far we go. And just generally having a lot of fun and continuing this nostalgic trip through the first generation of Pokemon with Pokemon Blue. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.